We apologize for this that technical difficulty, but
every time we start talking some real they cut us off.
but yeah. So what I was saying was, you know, Twitter changes every so often, every 3 to 6 months. Facebook change every 3 to 6 months.
Okay.
You know, everything changes, right? Mm-hmm. So the dunk contest is no longer just a dunk contest. You know, it's like it's a show now.
The 3-point contest, is it a show?
No, I mean 3-point contest is what it is.
Listen, and this is why I told this to somebody earlier today, man. Again, if they're gonna keep going down this road, then they need to open up the festivities to the common man. And or the common female. And what I mean by that is this: you see YouTube videos of someone doing an extraordinary dunk every day. You might as well let normal people get in it. If the weekend is about them and you are handcuffing this situation to the point where the stars, the NBA All-Stars, who the people are there to see, aren't getting in it, then let the fans get in it. I mean, like I said, you can find them out just looking at YouTube videos. You can find somebody to dunk.
You know what's crazy? Whoever is like the nicest dunker in the past couple of years, like the guy who did the 720 last year, last year for last, they present the dunk contest winner with the trophy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You might as well let them shine. If they're gonna keep bringing out this BS,
yeah, it's a part of the festivities, but it's not televised like it should be.
Listen,
now,
listen. It should be televised. If they're gonna do it like this. That was poo that I saw this weekend. I know my cousin right now can do better dunks than some of them. So if they're gonna do it like this, they should open it up to the public.
Now here's my opinion about the dunk contest. This is my strong opinion. I think just like the fans vote the starting lineup, the fans should vote what 8 players have to be in the dunk contest.
I agree with that. I agree, but like I said,
listen, and if they don't want to be in the dunk contest, they have to either verbally or by signature say, "I don't want to be in the dunk contest." So the fans can say, "Okay, you let me down."
I agree. I agree.
If the fans can vote for who be in the dunk contest, you would have had LeBron.
Yes.
You'd had Wade.
Yeah.
You'd had Derrick Rose. You'd have had Blake Griffin. You'd have had Dwight Howard. You'd have had
Kevin Durant.
Well, I don't know about Kevin Durant.
Yo. Durant got it.
You would have had Westbrook. I was going to say Westbrook.
Okay, Westbrook too.
Westbrook. Who else? You put John Wall in there. John Wall get nasty, and you had JaVale McGee.
But see, and then like the 3-point contest. I mean, we can talk about the whole thing. Everything was riddled with stars except for the dunk contest. And what I'm saying is, if they're going to keep going down this path, because remember, they ended the dunk contest for like a year or two, and then they brought it back, and that was Vince. So if they're gonna keep going down this path, they're gonna end up taking it out anyway. If they're gonna do this, they open it up to if this is about the fans, they open it to the fans. Let the fans be in it.
Now,
come on, guess what?
Now, listen.
A
lot of people don't know who Derek Williams is. He's a star. Let me just say that.
Hey, in this economy,
Derek Williams is a star.
In this economy, guess what? Normal man could use that chicken.
I mean, you're right, and I mean they had festivities, like I said, or maybe Friday during the daytime, something like that. You know what I mean? Outside courts where they do the dunk contest
But it should be nationally televised. If they gonna listen, and this is no disrespect to anybody that was in the dunk contest, because if you make it to the league, what can you say? You in the league. But why keep bringing out this subpar nonsense?
True.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my God! Did you see the dunks that LeBron was doing? It, yo, I said I'm watching an All-Star game. Like, no wonder LeBron don't want to be in it. His dunks are game dunks.
Somebody did something real ugly. Was it John Wall?
The behind the back jump. But it's a dude on YouTube who did that with somebody holding the ball. So he jumps, grabs the ball out of somebody's hand, and then do it. Put the normal people in there. They might as well.
Yeah.
Don't keep bringing out this nonsense.
You got a point.
That's all I'm saying. Don't keep bringing out the like I said.
Let the fans vote on who should be in the dunk contest. Get 6 players. Have the fans vote 6 players that need to be in the dunk contest. And if they don't want to be in a dunk contest, there should be some type of like, you know, they should have some type of how can I say this? They should have some kind of accountability.
But then again, the NBA has to stop making this so grueling. They have to go back to making it fun. This is it's a business.
Yeah.
So they don't care about having fun. This is at the end of the day, the All-Star Weekend is a business. Wherever they have the All-Star Weekend at, it's going to generate money for the city.
Right.
So in the end, I guess they could care less about the fun, even though it's meant to be fun. I was in an All-Star game when I was young, and it was about you was out there just having fun. They took the fun out of it. Prime example, the Mamba got a concussion and a broken nose.
Well, that's just the Mamba being the Mamba. But on to the game. I thought the game was like, I thought it was weak because I expected the East to win, but the West have shooters.
Right.
The East have players that go to the cup.
Yeah. Hey.
The only player that really goes to the cup on the West was Blake Griffin.
Guess what? LeBron.
Yeah, and LeBron. And what's crazy was after the game, LeBron got a lot of ridicule. You know, he's still not wanting to take the last shot. He's still not matured as the legend of a player like Jordan and Magic and Bird. And I'm like this. First of all, it's an All-Star game.
It's an All-Star game.
I understand you making comments like that during the regular season, but it's an All-Star game. And like the media, it's so when you understand the objective of the media, it's so funny. Like nothing that they say makes sense. I mean, really,
nothing makes sense.
LeBron will never be the.
Hey,
stand out there and guard LeBron. That's what I be want to tell you. Go out there and guard him.
Yo,
no. Pick somebody that you want to guard him and let them guard him. He's gonna get embarrassed out there. You will get embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? That's what kills me about the media. You know
I'll agree.
Oh,
however, nah, I ain't talking about him though. However, the All-Star game, it's just they're not playing for 3.5 quarters.
Of course not. I've sat there and watched them let some cats go to the lane.
They're not playing for 3.5 quarters. So, I mean, it has. If it's about the fans, then make it about the fans. But again, it's about that chicken. So that's what happens. What you saw is a money game.
Yeah.
Chicken.
And to think we were going down there.
Yeah, we was gonna go. We was gonna go with a smile on our face,
man.
With a smile. But guess what? We didn't have, people. It's in the name. We did not have that chicken.
Not at all. Gas went up.
Gas went up?
$6.50 a gallon. Can't do it.
Gas went up.
And we did it one time in the past, 8 months.
Yeah.
And that hurt. That hurt bad.
It was fun.
Drove all the way to Orlando to go see Harry Potter. Never again.
It was fun. It was fun.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Especially when we stopped in Adel. But that chicken will go like that. What's next? What's next on the agenda?
Amen.
We're not going to get too much into anything, but I do want to read this quote from Rick Santorum. Rick Santorum is a GOP candidate, ain't he? Okay, this is again, we switch subjects like it's raining right now in the DC metropolitan area. So this is in response to Obama apologizing for the burning of the Quran. Rick Santorum. There was no act that needed an apology. It was an inverted act. And it should have been left at that. And I think the response needs to be apologized for by the Afghan people for attacking and killing our men and women in uniform and overreacting to this inadvertent act. That is the real crime here, not what our soldiers did. Has he just made? I'm asking you this. Has he just made this like a religious thing? Because I'm telling you right now, based on what I know here, if they burn a book, if they burn a good book, it's gonna be some hell to pay in America. Everybody that's a Muslim better duck and hide, based on what if they burned the book over there. So why would he make that comment? They burn their whole. That is their book, and soldiers over there disrespected them people. Not let alone they disrespected the people when they was throwing the bodies and laughing with the bodies on the ground and stuff like that. They burned this book publicly. You don't make a mistake and burn something like that.
Yeah.
You publicly did that.
It's a statement.
And he had the audacity to say that?
Read it again.
Yo. Hold on. I'm going to put the glasses on for this. There was no act that needed an apology. It was an averted act. And it should have been left at that. And I think the response needs to be apologized for by the Afghan people for attacking and killing our men and women in uniform and overreacting to an inadvertent mistake. That is the real crime here, not what our soldiers did. He said not what our soldiers did. They burned the Quran. They meant to burn it.
Now, my thing is, when I heard the story, first thing I thought about was, flipping the script.
That's what I'm saying.
If somebody they don't even have to be Middle Eastern. If somebody with a beard and their skin was colored, and they stood somewhere
and burned
in a high populated area and burned the Bible,
it's gonna be hella pay.
Something's gonna happen.
It's gonna be hella pay. Them people them people, they just reacted. That goes back to what I said. When you attack somebody on their home soil, you expect them not to retaliate. You done lost your mind. But they burned them people's holy book. And then he had the audacity to say they should apologize. Woo! That's a heck of a thing.
Now, I mean, nothing should constitute somebody killing somebody, but you have to think about.
I have a question. Hold on. Do you want to change that? Did you hear what you just said?
I
agree with you. I agree.
Now, listen.
But hold on. Before you make that comment.
Okay, what happened shouldn't have constituted somebody getting killed.
Okay. I'm hearing you.
In that situation, they shouldn't have been killed.
Okay.
But like I said, you have to be held accountable for what you do.
Correct.
You have to know where you are.
Correct.
There is no nakedness like in America. There is no nakedness, in Dubai and all the other countries like they are in America. You can't go just sunbathing around in Afghanistan and Dubai or wherever. You know what I mean? That's their culture.
Correct.
So I understand that. So when you do something that reckless, if it's as reckless as it sounds, because we weren't there,
correct.
We don't really know what happened.
Listen, I don't have to be there to know that they burned the Quran, and it was they meant to do it. Come on now, word is that it's the dude that's on trial, the guy that's on trial. I can't think of his name. I gotta look this up for the next show. But word is that he released numbers of all the innocent people that the American soldiers were killing over there. He released the numbers. They did that for a reason. F your people. Boom. Come on, man. Hey, BS you if you want. That's like not singing the Negro National Anthem. Handle that. That's like purposely disregarding the Negro National Anthem. Then people just was like, we not taking that. Do I agree with violence? No. But you a fool if you think they wasn't going to act violently. Come on now, like you said, if a black person with a beard, they don't even have to be Muslim.
Like I said, it don't have to be a black person. It has to be somebody of color.
If somebody of color, and they don't, like I said, they don't have to be a Muslim. If they burn the Bible, Muslims you better duck and hide. And you best believe if they run up on you, you better say, I'm a Christian, sir. Pull out your papers. Because they coming for you. Yeah. Burn the Bible.
That's crazy, man. I mean, and just think about 9/11, you know. A lot of people were held captive and they were innocent.
Cuz, what's crazy? We went over there and bombed people for 9/11, but people don't take into account all the foreigners and all the Muslims that was killed in the in the incident. And they still made it about Muslims. Come on. Who got to jump in the ring with me on this one? Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, lift every voice and say, yo, we have to put that on here next week. We got to get the lift every voice and sing.
I have it. It's on my Dell. It's not on my Mac.
Okay. We got to put it on here.
I have two different versions, as a matter of fact. I have a jazz version and I have I think it's the Mississippi Mass Choir, if I'm not mistaken.
Nope. Yeah. We have to play it. We have to play it.
No. Sorry. Maybe the Harlem Boys Choir.
Do we have any, what's the name? Anything? You got to excuse us, people. If you go back to what we talked about earlier, if you have an opinion on what we talked about the lift every voice and sing, whether you agree with me, whether you agree with Romello or not, the best answer, I'm gonna give away this. I'm gonna give away this hat, and I paid a guap for this hat because it was hand painted. So I'll give away a hat for the best answer. I just want to hear what people got to say about it.
And I'll donate a T-shirt. How about that?
Okay, just for the best answers. I don't care like I said, whether you agree with me or not. I just want to hear people's opinion on this.
Yeah, and we'll post it on our Facebook page.
Okay.
We're in the process of switching up our website. We made some changes and it kind of blew up, because we're doing everything ourselves. So, if you've been checking out the website and you notice there haven't been that many changes, it's because of that. Trying to find a new format. So hold tight. I didn't want to just put under construction sign on the site.
Under construction.
Usually when you do that, people be like, okay, this ain't gonna never change. But we do have another website coming. Same address but different format.
Yeah.
Best
answer. We're gonna put it up. And like I said, because this was the last day for Black History, that's why we thought. There we go.
And also, a lot of people are going down to the CIAA this weekend. Mm-hmm. Please be careful. The forecast is expecting thunderstorms and rain, but they not always right. So hopefully that's not the case. And like I said, just be safe, man, and everybody have a good time. But I want to shout out somebody from Emporia, Virginia, highlighting him for Black History Month, and that's Marco Gilliam. He ran Cafe Soul for quite some time, and I look up to him as a business person and as a risk taker. A young black man that take risks and provide jobs. I mean, he's the only person that I can say I know personally that provided jobs in my city. He started a business in my city, and it's not the first time he done that. He's done it plenty of times. And and it's hard, man. It's hard to do something. It's hard to try to achieve a vision amongst your peers and they don't see the vision. It's very hard.
Nah, yeah, I understand.
It's very hard. It's very challenging. That. You're going to see adversity, But I got a lot of respect for that man, and that's what I wanted to recognize for the last day of Black History Month.
And hold on, and I want to recognize somebody too. One Mr. Percy Davis, he lost his life to cancer. My uncle, my friend. I know a lot of people are hurting over his death. This one's for Mr. Perry, Mr. Percy. And rest in heaven to Mr. Roy Daltrey. Now you good, and we love you. We know you starting your new life, because we all got to walk that path. Some are just call home faster than others. So, here's to you. I hope to see you in the next.
Yep.
We love you. And this for everybody. We love y'all.
Yep. Like I said, rest in peace to Roy Daughtry out in, he got a lot of family out in Emporia. I guess he passed away suddenly either late last night or early this morning. So, you know, rest in heaven to him. And everybody who's lost somebody in the recent weeks or months, you know, it's not all bad.
No, it's not. And I hope they...
I wouldn't mind going. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I wouldn't mind it.
I wouldn't mind going.
I wouldn't mind it at all. Searching the cosmos out there in peace.
Yeah, and I remember a long time ago, man. You know, a lot of old folks at church at the end of the day or in the early morning, they'll just say soon and very soon, and they wouldn't sing the song, but they just say that soon and very soon.
We are going to see the King. Hallelujah.
I mean, they would just say it, and you know, then I think they was ready, man. They was ready to go.
They ready
right then and there.
Hold on. Isn't that one? Hold on. Isn't that one of those old Negro hymns? Oh my God! To them. Soon and very soon.
Hey, hold on. Let's keep it real for Black History Month for a second. Can we keep it real?
Yeah.
To the cotton pickers, man.
Oh my God, yo.
Hey, I picked some cotton about a year ago, man. Hey. Oh man. To the cotton pickers.
How did you make it? Hold on. No, let's keep it to the ones that jumped off the boat before it came here. Because they knew what was going to happen.
To the 100 million that died and the 100 million that survived.
This is to you.
100 million. You got cats rapping about 100 million.
And 100 million died. Soon we are going to see the King.
Some of them folks jumped off the boat with other people chained
to them. That means everybody had to be ready to go. If you link together, everybody had to be ready. Ooh, that's a ooh. Yo, how many people was ready to make that dive? Because you know,
no. The saying, listen. The saying that this might hurt you more than it hurt me. You think that came from the slave boat? You think it came from the slave?
Yo, you know it did. You know it did.
Oh man,
cause I'm ready.
To the railroad tracks.
To those that to those that couldn't make it out of the South.
To the people that started New Orleans, man.
To the people. Oh my God.
Because New Orleans was a swamp. If you didn't know that. Man.
To that real woman who knitted the damn flag.
No. To the first man or woman who tried to get free. Because they will never be named. They will never be heard of. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
We will never know who that is.
Hold on. And again, let's keep it real. To those that are trying to get free now.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Cheers. Man, I mean, hey, you don't get no realer than that in Black History Month. For real. Let me one more. To the single mothers with about 2 or 3 kids that get on the bus, then get on the train, then get back on the bus, carrying groceries to the 5th floor of their apartment.
This is to you.
I know it's hard.
To everybody.
But you make it look easy. I know it's hard.
To everybody. I know it's hard out there. I know it's hard. Hold on. I know it's hard because in the richest black county in America, crime is going up, poverty is going up.
You know what? They ain't got. You know what? Honestly, I don't think it got nothing to do with the struggle. For crime to be going up in the richest black community, that has nothing to do with the struggle, man.
Poverty is going up.
For the richest black community in the nation, it has nothing to do with the struggle.
Hey, well, it has something to do with greed.
It got something to do with stupidity.
That too. You know that too.
You do a background check on these cats that's doing that silly nonsense, and look at their house, 3-bedroom, plus the basement, PS3s and all that kind of phone pop. Let me stop.
Phone posit galaxies.
Let me stop. I'm gonna stop right there.
Hold on. Before we go,
let me cheers to the black folks that they got some money, that worked hard for it, that went through the struggle.
I respect that.
In PG County.
In PG, okay.
Cheers,
hold on, and throughout the nation.
Throughout the nation, cheers and toast to you.
Yeah.
If you deserve it, you deserve it.
You deserve it, correct.
You know, ain't no handout. Shout out to VA Tanner. You know what I'm saying? He said, F a handout and everything that come with it.
Hey.
Shout out to VA Tanner.
Is that it?
Man, that's it.
That is Black History.
It's a lot more that I can say.
It is.
But hey, you know, hey, I'll be here all night.
Another Black History Month has come and gone.
And one last thing, I want to recognize one of the Brook Black Critic affiliate, Lonnie.
Lonnie Lon
had a major role in a major play down in Carolina. Actually made the news, so shout out to Lonnie for that, man. You know, I'll post a link on the Brook Black Critics Facebook page for the time being, so you can check that out. But you know, he said he wanted to be on stage and in front of the camera, and he doing it.
We love you, cuz.
This ain't even been a year. This ain't even been a year since he's been on Brook Black Critics and expressed that.
Hold on, do you want to know what it was? He should be honored for Black History Month. This is to you. That's to you.
18 years old, man. You know, so you gotta start something.
Cheers to you. Cheers to you.
Cheers to Lonnie Lon, man. I think he's on Twitter at Fire Survivor, if I'm not mistaken. At Fire Survivor. You spell it how it's supposed to be spelled. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, man.
This was another Broke Black Critics production.
Hold on, man. Shout out. Cheers to my parents.
Oh yeah.
You know, they've been married about 10 years.
Oh, you know
what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't make that.
A lot of people don't make it 2 years.
Yeah.
Barry Sanders, 10 years, just got divorced, didn't he?
10 years, 10 seasons. 10 he was married for 10 seasons.
Cheers to my folks. Cheers to all my folks in the Warrior.
Cheers to them.
You know what I'm saying? To the black man.
To the black man for taking it all in stride.
Taking it all in stride. It's been another Brook Black Critic conversation, man. Thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching. Add us on Twitter at Brook Black Critic. That's minus the K. Email us at brookblackcritics@gmail.com. And you can also add us on Facebook, Brook Black Critics.
Correct.
brookblackcritics.wordpress.com. If you want to check out some old past shows, you can just look on our Ustream page for existing shows that we've done in the past couple weeks.
And if you have any ideas how we can make the show better, you know, or just you got any love, hit us up.
Yeah, man. Shout out. My last shout out to Brandon and Ronald out in Afghanistan. You know, working out there. Shout out to Dirt, aka Roy, out in overseas, and everybody that's going abroad to try to make a living and provide for their families. Man, I definitely understand.
Hey, I do too.
I mean, you have to do what you got to do for your folks, man, for real. And shout out to Lil Jalen. For Lil J, being the student of the month. That Black History, Lil J, student of the month at his school.
Nope, gotta go.
I don't even think he about 6, 7, 8 years old. Keep it up, young man.
Keep it up.
Keep it up. But yeah, another Broke Black Critic conversation. Romello Catois.
Remy.
And we'll see y'all next week.
And soon, and very soon, we are going to see the King. Hallelujah. You see YouTube videos of someone doing an extraordinary dunk every day. You might as well let normal people get in it. If the weekend is about them and you are handcuffing this situation to the point where the stars, the NBA All-Stars, who the people are there to see, aren't getting in it, then let the fans get in it. I mean, like I said, you can find them out just looking at YouTube videos. You can find somebody to dunk.
You know what's crazy? Whoever is like the nicest dunker in the past couple of years, like the guy who did the 720 last year, they present the dunk contest winner with the trophy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You might as well you might as well put it back, and that was Vince. So if they're gonna keep going down this path, they're gonna end up taking it out anyway. If they're gonna do this, they open it up to every. If this is about the fans, they open it to the fans. Let the fans be in it.
Now,
come on, guess what?
Now, listen.
In this
a lot of people don't know who Derek Williams is. He's a star. Let me just say that.
Hey, in this economy,
Derek Williams is a star.
In this economy, guess what? Normal man could use that chicken.
I mean, you're right, and I mean they had festivities, like I said, or maybe Friday during the daytime, something like that. You know what I mean? Outside courts where they do the dunk contest because.
But it should be nationally televised. If they gonna listen, and this is no disrespect to anybody that was in the dunk contest, because if you make it to the league, what can you say? You in the league. But why keep?
We apologize for this that technical difficulty, but
every time we start talking some real they cut us off.
but yeah. So what I was saying was, you know, Twitter changes every so often, every 3 to 6 months. Facebook change every 3 to 6 months.
Okay.
You know, everything changes, right? So the dunk contest is no longer just a dunk contest. You know, it's like it's a show now.
The 3-point contest, is it a show?
No, I mean 3-point contest is what it is.
Listen, and this is why I told this to somebody earlier today, man. Again, if they're gonna keep going down this road, then they need to open up the festivities to the common man. And or the common female. And what I mean by let them shine. If they're gonna keep bringing out this BS.
Yeah, it's a part of the festivities, but it's not televised like it should be.
Listen.
Now.
Listen, it should be televised. If they're gonna do it like this. That was Pooh that I saw this weekend. I know my cousin right now can do better dunks than some of them. So if they're gonna do it like this, they should open it up to the public.
Now, here's my opinion about the dunk contest. This is my strong opinion. I think just like the fans vote the starting lineup, the fans should vote what 8 players have to be in the dunk contest.
I agree with that. I agree, but like I said,
listen, and if they don't want to be in the dunk contest, they have to either verbally or by signature say, "I don't want to be in the dunk contest." So the fans can say, "Okay, you let me down."
I agree. I agree.
If the fans can vote for who be in the dunk contest, you would have had LeBron.
Yes.
You'd have had Wade.
Yeah.
You'd have had Derrick Rose. You'd have had Blake Griffin. You'd have had Dwight Howard. You'd have had
Kevin Durant.
Well, I don't know about Kevin Durant.
Yo. Durant got
you would have had Westbrook. I was going to say Westbrook.
Okay, Westbrook too.
Westbrook. Who else? You put John Wall in there. John Wall get nasty, and you had JaVale McGee.
But see, and then like the 3-point contest. I mean, we can talk about the whole thing. Everything was riddled with stars except for the dunk contest. And what I'm saying is, if they're going to keep going down this path, because remember, they ended the dunk contest for like a year or two, and then they